I'll never forget the first time I came in contact with generative AI. I was sitting at a table with my bio friends, and they mentioned this thing, ChatGPT. I was like, what's that, what's that?
It was all over Twitter, it was on Instagram, and every student was like, ChatGPT this, ChatGPT that.
Have you heard of ChatGPT? And I was like, no, what is ChatGPT? And he was like, type in a really niche question.
I don't know, like the economics of 19th century Gambia. It gave me an answer. It was vague, but it still gave me like a complex answer. It formed like a thesis, it formed 3 paragraphs, and I was really freaked out.
So I'm a senior in CDS studying data science. I definitely think generative AI is going to be a huge game changer. It is going to be a massive step in allowing everyone to code. All code is really just talking in the computer's language to a computer. And when you have a tool that can turn language, natural language, into code effectively, that's a huge step.
So I'm a graphic design major, and in terms of like AI, I think that is a general concern for artists, just because, people are creating art really easily. They just put in like, make a background that looks like this, or make a person smiling, and that's typically stuff that, we do, like graphic designers do.
What worries me about the field I'm going into, I want to be a software engineer. For myself, I am pretty nervous about like AI becoming too powerful. I think that's a main reason why I chose my concentration to be machine learning. I want to be the people who actually make these models. So my job is kind of safe. That's kind of how I thought about it.
There are so many worries, especially teachers, thinking that this generative AI is really going to take over their jobs. Yes, those are all valid, but I think through the pandemic, many of us realize the importance of technology and how effective technology, these technology tools could be in education.
New technology is always really exciting for anybody, but especially for physicians. Generative AI has actually been implemented in medical care and clinical decision making for a really long time. On the day-to-day, you fracture your arm, you get an x-ray, there is AI being used by your radiologist. At a certain point, there is going to be a computerized way to do things that take normally today 2-3 hours to do. It's almost like instead of worried, I'm more excited about what's going to be there when I get there.
I'm an English major, and I'm also a sociology minor. I try my hardest to stay as far away as possible from any of this stuff in actuality. I read about it, but I don't want to work with any of it. I had to write a bunch of cover letters last spring and this summer, and I decided to do them myself. I know plenty of people that completely outsource that, and I was empathetic to that. It is tedious. To me though, it's I'm an English major. If I can't write the simple cover letter, what does that say about me as a student, as a person?
I feel like college is where you should learn how to learning, healthy habits of just thinking and going through brain fogs and getting out of it yourself. AI is kind of making us avoid that because now we have so much assistance and so much support. What happens when you're just in a situation where you don't have it?
Every kid has a moment in their lives when they're taking a math test and they're thinking, I'm going to have a calculator in my pocket probably for the rest of my life. Why can't I use it on this test if I'm going to have it? We still teach writing in our schools, and we will still teach writing for a long time because we see it as a fundamental skill. Could generative AI change that and kind of be the calculator for language? Absolutely.
I think it's all about finding balance, figuring out where to draw this line of how much technology should be used in classrooms.
It kind of just all really leads back to how reliant people are going to be on these technologies.
I don't want to reject it entirely. It's been put into Photoshop. I see it when I'm working, and I see the little generative fill button, and I'm like, okay, so it's there on the toolbar, so it should be a tool.
This is a tool made in our image, like all technology. So all the programs that are going to end up, disenfranchising Black people, women, it's really us that are doing it. AI mirrors us.
Whether you're critical of it, whether you think they should be used, this is a tool that is going to be everywhere, that everyone should know about, and will definitely impact your field somehow.